Hello everyone, I'm Nathalia back again with another Awaken Chaos Era video. So in today's video, I'll be showing you a different team composition that you can use to farm the Magisteria Helm Stage 3 as well as the Helm Stage 4. And before I begin, do check out my previous video where I covered the Magisteria, the basics for the Helm Stage 3 as well as the Helm Stage 4 on the fundamentals ideas on the boss AI priority as well as the unique abilities on the 5 imps. Alright, so let's head over there to the dungeon. Alright, so we are now in the Magisteria Arcane Dominator. So this team that I'll be showing you will work for both Helm Stage 3 as well as the Helm Stage 4 depending on how well you can gear your heroes. So as you can see here, there are different team formation that the players has already completed using those teams. And previously my video showcased this team which consists of Opal, Zitlin, William and Nathalia, and now today I'll be showing you how to use the second team composition where I replace Zitlin with Ciara here. Alright, so this is my squad. I have Ciara, William, Opal and Nathalia, and the spells that I've selected here will be the same, which are Sundering Purgatory for the defense down and Geist Renewal for supplementary healing because there's no healers on my team here. So I speed tune my heroes in a certain order where William will go first, followed by Opal, third will be Nathalia, and then finally Ciara. William is basically my support debuffer hero that applies the AoE defense down as well as to apply the counter attack buff to all of my heroes so that all of these damage dealers upon Nathalia and Ciara will deal extra damage. Apart from that, William has a unique trait that boosts out my damage dealers basic ability damage output by 60%. Opal here will be the person to go second. She's there as a support damage dealer and she deals high amount of damage against the boss with her joint attacks. And then followed by Nathalia, she's my primary damage dealer to take down the waves in the first and second wave as well as to clear out the 5 imps around the boss. And finally, I have Ciara here to provide support damage to clear out the 5 imps around the boss. Alright, so that's basically it for the heroes roles. So let's see this team in action. Alright, so at the start of the battle, William will go first to apply the Sundering Purgatory followed by his ultimate. And then Opal will activate her joint attack so that each time her allies perform the attack, she will joint attack to finish off the enemy. And if your heroes are strong enough, Ciara will clear off this enemy with her passive skill. Unfortunately, my Ciara does not have any books, that's why she wasn't able to clear off that enemy there. And on the second wave, William will cast the counter attack buff so that Nathalia will have one additional positive effect to deal 10% more damage. And now we are on the boss wave where he summons 7 5 imps. Now William will perform his AoE attack to cast the defense down, followed by Opal's joint attack, and then Nathalia will clear off all these 5 imps. These 5 imps will survive and revive with 30% health, however Ciara will clear all of them with her passive skill. And once the boss performs his AoE attack, all of my heroes perform the attack because of this counter attack buff that William has placed earlier during the second wave. So during this wave, right, you need to do as much damage as possible before this bomb duration expires. Otherwise, once it expires, right, you will nuke down all of my heroes with true damage. So this is like a damage race where you need to quickly defeat the boss before the bomb timer goes off. If you are able to book your heroes with the mastery books as well as also using the augmentation cores to enhance your gears, critical rate, critical damage as well as attack, then you can clear this boss very easily. Alright, so there you have it on how I clear this boss in I think around about less than 2 minutes, around about 1 minute and 45 seconds using this team composition. Alright, so let me quickly show you how I gear each of these heroes so you will be able to replicate this team composition on your account. Alright, so this is the first hero I have on my team. So he is William, he goes first in the battle. Here are his overall total stats. You just need to speed tune him above 150 speed because the enemy speed is I think 149 or 150, so you just need to build all of your heroes more than 150 speed. So I have William at 175 speed and I build him as a damage dealer with 100% critical rate, 3200 attack, 278% critical damage to lower the health low enough so that my Nathalia can do the finishing kill. And he has some focus to apply the defense down. Alright, so let's check out the gears. So currently I'm gearing him in an average set as well as a radius set. Radius set provides additional 15 speed on top of his total speed there. And apart from that, every set is very useful to amplify the damage output of his ultimate ability by 50% more. Alright, so let's quickly go through his gears. So this is the weapon with some speed, critical rate, and critical damage. And I've explained earlier, you can use the augmentation core to improve the critical damage, as you can see here with this purple font here. And then this is the helmet with some critical rate, attack, critical damage, and focus. This one is the best substats for William. Followed by the chest plate with some agility, critical damage, critical rate, and focus. Then we have an attack boost with some critical damage, focus, critical rate, and flat stats attack. And this is a critical damage ring with a critical rate, attack, health, and speed. And last but not least, this is an attack necklace with some speed, critical rate, and critical damage. Alright, his glyphs and abilities are all maxed out. There are no mastery books invested on him. So let's move on to the second hero on the team. Alright, so this is Opal. She goes second in the team. So here are her overall stats. She has around about 5,431 attack, 175 speed. She's between to go second in the team, 100% critical rate, and 253% critical damage. Okay, the other stats does not really matter. So here are her gears. She's currently geared in an assassin set as well as a raider set. Assassin set allows her to deal 50% more damage to the main target as well as 35% more damage at a 50% chance. Alright, so let's quickly go through her gears. So this is her weapon with a double roll and attack as well as critical rate. Precision and focus is not useful for her here. And then we have the helmet with some attack percentage and critical damage. And then we have the chest plate with some double roll attack as well as critical damage. Resistance is not useful for her here as well. And this is an attack boost with some critical damage, critical rate, and speed. Health percentage will be much more useful for her here to replace the flat stats health. And then this is a critical rate ring with some critical damage substats, speed, and precision. And last but not least, this is her attack necklace with critical rate, speed, and flat stats defense and flat stats attack. Ideally, this one should be a critical damage and health percentage, because if you are able to upgrade her mastery for her skills, she has a unique skill that allows her to generate a shield at the start of the battle. This will greatly enhances her survivability as long as you have high amount of health on her. And her glyphs and abilities are all maxed out. For the masteries, I have invested 3 legendary mastery book. The first one is to upgrade her critical damage up, followed by her fixed stat up to improve her weapon and hit and chest main stat by 15%, and finally improving her basic ability by 10% by unlocking the level cap for the perfect shot ability. Alright, so that's basically it for Opal. Let's move on to the next hero. Alright, so this is the second hero on my team, who is Nathalia. Here are her total stats. She has around about 6,300 attack, 100% critical rate, 346% critical damage, 157 speed. And that's basically it for my Nathalia as a damage dealer. Let's quickly go through her gears. She's basically equipped in a double raider set as well as a guard set. Guard set provides her a shield, which equals to 30% of her max health. This one is really important to have a guard set to activate her Arcane Ward passive skill, because she needs at least one positive effect on herself to automatically apply this attack buff as well as the immune buff on herself. Alright, so let's quickly go through the gears here. So this is the weapon. I recently obtained this fabled gear from the Magisteria Helmet Stage 4. So let me lock it down first. So basically this gear has a critical rate, attack, and critical damage. Unfortunately, I upgrade one row to the flat stats defense here. And this fabled gear have this deadly 4, which means it's critical damage. Okay, it provides additional 9% critical damage on top of this substats here. And then we have the helmet with some double roll and attack, critical rate, critical damage, and focus. Focus is not useful for Nathalia because she's not a debuffer hero. And then this is the chest plate with a double roll and attack, double roll and critical damage, focus, and health. As you notice here, this purple font indicates that I have used the augmentation core to improve the attack stats as well as the critical damage stats here. And this is the attack boots with a triple roll and critical rate, single roll and attack on the flat stats attack, and some critical damage. This is a critical damage ring with a double roll and attack, single roll and critical rate, and some flat stats attack. And finally, we have an attack necklace with a double roll and critical damage, single roll and critical rate. Alright, and these are the glyphs. They are all fully maxed out as well as the abilities. Her masteries are all maxed out as well. But it's not necessary to max out the ability mastery effect for this one, as long as you obtain sufficient critical rate as well as the critical damage. And perhaps you will need to max out all of this in case if you want to use this team composition for the Hell Mode stage 4, because you need as much damage as possible. Right, so let's move on to the third hero on the team. Alright, so this is my Ciara. Here are her overall stats. She has around about 6000 attack, 100% critical rate, 260% critical damage, and 156 speed. Let's go through her gears quickly. So she's also in a every set as well as a raider set. Every set provides 50% bonus damage whenever she's performing an AoE attack with her passive skill. Raider set provides additional 15 speed. And let's quickly go through the gear substats here. So this is the weapon with some attack, critical rate, and critical damage. Next will be the helmet with a triple upgrade on the critical rate and double rolls on the critical damage and attack percentage here. So this is the chest plate with some critical damage, attack and critical rate, followed by the attack boots with some flat stance attack. Ideally this roll should be inside the critical damage for more damage output. And then this is an attack ring with a critical rate and critical damage. Ideally this one should be a critical damage ring. And last but not least, we have an attack necklace with a critical damage, focus and critical rate. She's between to go last in my team. And here are her glyphs, is all maxed out as well as her abilities. Currently I do not have any mastery books on her, but having mastery books on her will improve her damage output. Ideally this one should be invested as similar to Opal to improve the critical damage up, and max out this one for more damage output, and also have a skill upgrade for the dark spread ability, because this one improves the AoE damage output. Alright, so that's the end of my video where I cover this new team composition to clear the Magisteria Hell Mode Stage 3 and Hell Mode Stage 4 using William, Opal, Nathalia, and Ciara. If you found this video helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, click on the subscribe button as well as ring the notification bell to stay up to date whenever I upload a new video to this channel. If you have any question on this team composition, do leave a comment below so I'll answer them as soon as possible. If you'd like to support my work, you can donate to me. I have a donation link in the video description below, or you can become a monthly subscriber by becoming a patron at my site at patreon.com/Ayumilove. If you'd like to learn more about this game, I've created a guide at my site at ayumilove.net where you can learn more about the game as well as some of the guides that I've written there. Alright, so thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!